joining us here at the Tango Joe Show. Today's episode is a gear or gadget review. We've got something in a box right here. We're going to tell you if we think it's part of your gear or a gadget. And what's in this box? The new Ballistic Griddle. Greg Mervich over at Ballistic Barbecue teamed up with Craycourt. You all know Craycourt. And came out with this, what looks to be a fantastic product, the Ballistic Griddle. Let's pop this box open and take a look at what you get. Well, first, check that out. Ballistic Barbecue, the Ballistic Griddle. Let's turn this around. Got some serious packaging, quality cardboard, and a bit of styrofoam, and there it is. How simple is this? And this thing does weigh. This is a heavy-duty piece, and look, that's nice and thick. Check out how thick that is. This isn't some cheesy thing you're going to be finding at Walmart or anything. This is some quality stuff. Now, like Greg says on his video, if you set this on a Craycourt cast iron griddle, it's going to sit in these little grooves here. Now, this is one heavy-duty piece. I mean, to lift this up, you got heft to it. This isn't a toy. I'm already thinking this is gear. This ain't no gadget. This is gear you got to have for the Weber Kettle with the Craycourt grills. I'm also going to see if I can get it to work just without the Craycourt, just do it different situations for people who don't have Craycourts. But again, look at that. That is some thick metal right there. I'm digging it already. So I need to go clean my Craycourts, get this stuff out there, and we will be cooking with this over the next couple of days. I'm not going to rush into this because I'm not a griddle guy. I've never cooked on a griddle before, so this is all new to me. Thanks, Greg. So once again, Tango Joe going to do a gear gadget review. This is already gear of the Ballistic Griddle from Greg at Ballistic Barbecue and the fine folks at Craycourt. Let's get this thing going, and should we do some okra, bacon, burgers? The possibilities are endless. We'll be back. Okay, we're back here at the Tango Joe Show, sort of at the middle but at the end of our review of the Ballistic Griddle. This is what I'm calling immediately. This is gear. You should have it. You have a Weber Kettle, get this thing. It fits on the Craycourt cast iron grill system, which I happen to have one. If you don't have one, you can pick one up at craycourt.com. But I'm going to experiment again later using their standard grill. I think it's going to work, no problem. But we use the Craycourt. And like I said before, I am not a griddler. I've never really griddled before, but this thing has got me into it. You know why? Because Greg said so. Greg says, hey, I put my name, Ballistic Griddle, name on this thing, and it was totally worth it. This is, like we said, this is thick. As you see, I've really dirtied it up. But this is a nice piece. So, we did some bacon We did some pork rib tips. We did some asparagus. We did some, what was that other thing we did? We did okra. The okra was fantastic. And we just really like this thing. This is going to be something we're going to be used quite a bit. Tonight, I'm just going to make myself a little bit of dinner. Going to have some bratwurst, and I might even try to fry an egg on it. And so tonight, we're going to do a dual zone heat, dual zone griddling. We just line the fire bricks up in the corner, line them up with the grate, half and half. We'll see how that works out. So as we sit here and wait for our charcoal to be perfect for putting in the kettle, I want to mention something that should go without mentioning, is your kettle should be level both ways, or 360 degrees, just to keep the oil from just going away. I learned that the first time I used it. I didn't check it, and it was like, where did the oil go? So do yourself a favor, get yourself a ballistic griddle. So I'm going to do one more cook on this thing tonight, wrap this thing up. It'll take me days to edit it, who knows. But thank you very much for joining us on one of our gear or gadget reviews, Tango Joe with the Tango Joe Show. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Oh, and by the way, please hit the subscribe button and tell your friends. Thank you. Now, as you can see, we put a little layer of charcoal down here for no other reason except that we buy charcoal by the pallet, so it really doesn't matter. I just like to have all even the little ones not fall through the grate when it's all ashed over. We just add a small chimney to this side, that's what I'm guessing. Fits pretty much perfectly. Then with these handy dandy tabs here that fit right in the crate court, we set this thing in. It's that simple. We're almost ready to cook. Let that thing heat up, put some oil on it, and we're ready to go. Ah, the ballistic griddle. Whew. It's going to be cooking me dinner tonight. Hey, how about some ballistic bratwurst? A couple of small links. Get a little bit of Johnsonville on your griddle. Move these over to the cool side. And now, we're going to try to fry an egg. First time ever in my life, more than half a century old, frying an egg on a griddle. Man, have I led a sheltered life or what? Need some oil. Peanut oil, that's all I got. And 2 eggs. Sounds real good. Hey, let me stop and take a picture of this. Post it on Facebook. Okay, I need to wrap up this review, but I had to do one more cook. After we sat here and talked about the ballistic griddle all night, eggs and a little bit of Johnsonville sausage with Johnsonville bratwurst. So, and you got to see me do my first griddle eggs. They ain't pretty, but they taste pretty darn good. So it gives me an impetus. It gives me the cause to griddle more. It's like diner stuff. That's good. I should have been doing this a lot longer than I have been, but I'm going to enjoy this. Go out, look up BallisticGriddle.com. Get yourself one. These things are amazing. Greg, big huge thumbs up. Gear Gadget, it is gear, man. Thank you very much. We will see you next time on the Tango Joe Show. Hit subscribe if you wish. Tell your friends. We're gonna go eat. See you later.
try again.